Also, 2 months ago today, the Occupy Wall Street protest began here in New York, and this morning, demonstrators plan the biggest protest to date.
That is what they are saying, and all this happens as police in several cities have now begun cracking down on those protests. National correspondent Jim Axelrod is in Lower Manhattan this morning, as Chris mentioned, where it all began. He has the very latest for us. Jim, good morning.
Good morning, Erica. Today, we should get a pretty good read on the health of the Occupy Wall Street movement. Today, 2 months since these demonstrations began, protesters are promising what they call a huge turnout as they, quote, shut down Wall Street.
It's been 2 days now since the raid of Zuccotti Park, which New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, citing health concerns, ordered to be cleared of tents, tarps, and sleeping bags.
Even though they came in and they took everything that we had and the home that we built is gone now, the spirit of it is still there.
And while the raid seems to have targeted morale, just about 50 people were in the park the first night no tents were allowed. Organizers are promising, quote, thousands upon thousands, taking action in 30 cities across the country on what they're billing as a day of international action.
I think it's an attempt to get people who are working aware of the issues and get people involved.
The crackdown in New York was the third in a span of 4 days. Police in Portland, Oregon and Oakland, California have both dismantled Occupy Wall Street encampments.
It looks like, oh, the movement's over. It's because they don't have these tents everywhere. There's not this huge, visual presence, but it's like people are still here. People are still very much involved.
The Occupy movement also has a new face. Tuesday night, Seattle police used pepper spray to break up a protest after demonstrators defied orders to move. Among those sprayed was 84-year-old Dorlee Rainey. A photo of her leaving the scene was posted online and quickly went viral. A rally advertised as putting an end to, quote, Wall Street's reign of terror will be held this morning here in New York. Then this afternoon, demonstrators say they'll spread out to 16 subway platforms around the city.
This is just the beginning. He can't stop this. He could take a park away, but he can't destroy our idea.
But the biggest event planned for today here in New York City is a march tonight at the Brooklyn Bridge. Demonstrators say they expect tens of thousands. Maybe. But looking around Zuccotti Park this morning, that would appear to be a tall order. Erica, Chris?
Jim Axelrod for us this morning. Excuse me. Jim, thanks. Chris?